Where in the world is Maggie?
It is Maggie McDaniel time, and she's right here with us in studio. Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Wonderful. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm excited.
I want to ask you quickly, because you have insight into this particular situation going on better than most. What are you hearing from the Holy Land from your contacts?
The Christians are suffering terribly. I mean, everybody is, but especially the Christians. The ones in Gaza. Yeah. So many of them have been displaced. They don't have electricity. They don't have water. They don't, it's very hard to get them aid in, humanitarian aid, although the patriarch and the order is doing the best they can to get money and get aid to them. Our brothers and sisters who live in Bethlehem cannot get out, so they can't work. Many of them work in Jerusalem or outside of Bethlehem, and not just the guides. I'm talking about they have jobs in offices and whatnot. They can't leave because they're grouped into what Israel is considering them as basically potential terrorists because they're Palestinian, they're of Arab descent. So right away, so it's difficult. It's very difficult right now, and there are many of our sites that are places that we go when we go to Bethlehem. We visit the Christian gift shops that sell stuff. Go online and you can Google them and maybe consider buying some Christmas gifts for them to help support them. It's their only, basically, some of their only means of income right now.
Now, how would someone find that online?
You know what? I'll go online and try and post some gift shops and put it on my personal Facebook page and on my the Catholic Faith Journeys Facebook page. But it's not just the shop and the owners. Many of these shops support 30, 40, 50 families who are working in one aspect or the other to bring these gifts into the shop. So all these gift shops are like family co-ops.
And they're closed.
There's no business.
There's no business.
There's no business. And the only way they can do that right now is through the internet, and they do ship. And I tell you one thing, they guarantee their shipments. Yeah. So if something did break, it'd be insured and they would replace it. No question asked.
So if you're thinking of a way to support the individuals there, this is a good way to do it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And again, we're all praying for the situation, but what's unique is individuals that you're praying for over there.
Yeah, and another sad part is one of a good friend's father just passed away. Some of his best friends can't go to the funeral because they live in Bethlehem.
Oh,
how sad is that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and just last night or the night before, I woke up Sunday morning to the email that he had passed away. But anyway, so that's what's going on there. We just need to keep praying and hope that, through diplomatic relations we can get this turned around and they can come together and try and figure out a way to live in peace together. But that's been happening for 2,000 years or more, actually.
Yeah, right. I'm praying that they'll take the Holy Father up on his invitation to come in and broker a peace agreement. Yeah. He would be a good one to do that.
Absolutely.
He's been in conversation with both sides. He's in conversation with Holy Family Catholic Parish there in Gaza every single afternoon. He's calling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, continue our prayers.
Yeah. And another pilgrimage is getting ready to start, right?
Absolutely. This afternoon. We're heading to Detroit. We're going to Italy. Father Eric Mueller has a group of 31 going. We're going to visit Assisi, San Giovanni Rotondo in Rome with visits to Norcia, the monks of Norcia. We're going to visit Lanciano, the oldest Eucharistic miracle. St. Michael's Cave. On the Gargano Mountain, the only altar that was not consecrated by a bishop because it was consecrated by an angel, St. Michael himself. We'll visit Monte Cassino, where St. Benedict and St. Scholastica are both buried and where St. Benedict entered eternal life. So exciting. I mean, it's absolutely exciting. We're all excited to go and get to Italy.
Yeah. A big group going with you?
31.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's Father Eric Mueller who's leading it, but also Father Scott Perry and his parents are going along. Yeah, so it's going to be a great pilgrimage. Yeah, looking forward to it. And no better place to start than Assisi.
Yeah, right.
And to, City of Peace, but it's just there's something extremely spiritual there. You feel it when you're in Assisi. You can't explain it. And that's why I like spending a few nights there. Once the crowds are gone, which there aren't too many in November, but you have the evenings, it's peaceful. You can really...
So you start off with a couple nights in Assisi.
Yeah, 3 nights.
3 nights.
3 nights. And we do a day trip to Norcia and stuff. We go back and forth, but we have 3 nights in Assisi.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd gone to Italy once. A day in Assisi.
Yeah,
and
day's
it
not
was
enough.
Just like, oh my goodness, I felt like, and it was at the end toward the end of our pilgrimage too, which I like that idea of going there first, spend a few days,
Spend a few days.
So
get
much
acclimated
going on
to Italy for one, instead of dropping you off in Rome where you're overwhelmed, you're tired from the flight, you're exhausted, jet lag and all that. So we kind of try to get all of our traveling done in that one day. You get there, get a good night's sleep, and then hopefully be raring to go in a nice, peaceful atmosphere.
That's a great idea. And that's what's so good about Catholic Faith Journeys, because they're so well planned and thought out. Because it's not your first rodeo,
no.
You know, and you got so many wonderful pilgrims and virtual pilgrims too. That can follow along through the website, right?
Absolutely, well, the Facebook page.
Okay,
the Facebook page. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So no, I mean, but if somebody wants to start out in Rome and end in Assisi, we'll do it because we'll customize it. We'll do what they want. Absolutely, but this is what we suggest based on experience and what the people get, how they get the best experience from the trip itself. We got Deacon Mike and Chris Lerner going.
Oh, going this time. Yeah,
they're going this time. They're celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. This is it. So that's exciting. I mean, that makes it really special for them and for us to share in that with them.
Yeah, one of the founding couples here at Annunciation Radio. And I knew that because I called them to have them on the on-air pledge drive as they normally are. Nah, we'll be in Italy. Yeah. You don't want to postpone? No, we're going.
So please keep all of us in your prayers.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And we'll talk to you next year from Rome.
Yeah, next week.
Next week from Rome. Yeah, absolutely.
Fabulous.
Looking forward to that.
Right.
Hey, see if you can get Pope Francis on with you next week.
All right, you got it.
Just give it a shot.
God bless.
And an interpreter.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maggie.